If you're a full-time registered nurse who's eating less, working harder, and still not losing weight, this video is for you. Because what if I told you that you actually need to eat more food and cut out that cardio to start seeing the weight loss goals that you're looking for? Here's what I see all the time. Nurses skipping meals, telling themselves, oh, they'll start tomorrow to eat better, and thinking that they're the problem. And when they step on the scale and don't see what they like, they feel like, oh, I need to have more discipline. I just need to have more willpower. And that's just not the case. I know most conventional weight loss advice is telling you to eat less and move more. And that's not a false statement. But for nurses, that is not the best plan if you are really trying to lose the weight and keep it off. And I see a lot of nurses get extremely frustrated because they've been doing this for years, eating less and moving more, but they're not at their weight loss goal. Here's a new approach that I really want you to listen to clearly. Eating more strategically is how nurses are gonna be able to lose 20 to 50 pounds and keep it off. Now, I don't mean eating more junk food, eating more ice cream after your 12-hour shift, eating more pizza, no. I mean eating the right foods, whole foods, that your body needs to feel comfortable enough to start to drop that unwanted, stubborn belly fat. So I want you to think of your body like your phone. So if your phone is at 5%, and especially if you have an iPhone, no shade, Android users, if you have an iPhone and it's at 5%, the first thing that's gonna happen is your phone is gonna go into low power mode. And most of the apps are gonna offload, they're gonna get into that pause, they're not gonna be working. And the phone entirely is just not gonna be working at 100% capacity. Now, think of your body like your phone. 5%, barely any fuel, no food, you running on fumes, you have no energy. You're not gonna operate at 100% capacity. So eating more is how we recharge your body, recharge that phone, so all of your apps can be working, nothing needs to be in low power mode, and you can be working at 100% capacity. This is the secret killer. The secret killer that so many nurses miss on this journey of trying to become healthier and lose this unwanted weight. Eating less and working out more just increases the cortisol levels in their body. And cortisol is a biological failsafe that your body is not gonna burn anyway. You could be working out 5 days a week. You can be eating 1,400 calories, one salad a day. Your body's not gonna burn anyway. High cortisol tells your body that it's not safe, there's danger. So the last thing it's gonna be worried about is losing weight. But when we flip the script and actually start feeding the body all the necessary nutrients that it needs, then the body starts to feel more comfortable, blood sugar stabilizes, and now we can start seeing some fat loss. So I had a nurse who was working 5 to 6 days a week, right? Crazy schedule, night shift, 12-hour shifts. She has 2 kids, and all she was hearing for the last, I guess, 6 years she's been on this weight loss journey. Hey, you need to eat less, you need to move more, right? You need to cut your calories, you need to do more cardio, the Stairmaster, running, and just eat a salad a day. It just wasn't working for her, right? To no avail, she could not get into the proper weight loss that she wanted. So fast forward, she joined my program, Healthcare for Healthcare, and she's already down 30 pounds in the last 20 weeks. So what did we do? Just sprinkle some magical dust on her? No. We just allowed her to eat more healthier food, work out strategically, and now make lifestyle changes to where it's super easy for her to stay committed, and she's, like I said, down 30 pounds. Now, you might be thinking that I'm gonna gain more weight if I eat more food. Well, not necessarily. Remember, a pound of muscle is this big. Now, a pound of fat is like this big. The goal of Healthcare for Healthcare is to help you build lean muscle because, let's face it, that's what you want. You want that toned, feminine, hourglass track body, right? But that is all muscle. That's not just skin and bone, and you have to build it. That's the biggest problem I see with a lot of nurses who are eating a salad a day and doing all this crazy cardio. They are not working for their goals. They are not eating for their goals. They are not training for their goals. They're doing what everybody else is doing. They're doing what the world is telling them. And what the world does, like we talked about earlier, just does not work for nurses and their lifestyle. I promise you, eating more is not the enemy, but following a system that wasn't made for you and being chronically stressed are. Now, if this resonated with you in any way, you are not alone. I've been helping nurses for the last 5 years lose 20 to 50 pounds and keep it off. Click the link below if you're interested about learning more about my program, Healthcare for Healthcare. And if you're working night shift and you want a free wellness plan to give you some practical tips and practical suggestions that you can implement today to help improve your energy levels, comment the word FITNURSE. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in future videos. Peace.